Sonic Speed Simulator needs change, and no, it's not because of the gold eggs or because of the fast pass. I'm talking about the small things of the game. Some small things that barely make a difference, or some small things that can make the biggest difference ever. Well, in today's video, I want to talk about those little changes, things that can make the quality of this game incredible. So over the past week, I came up with a list of 20 changes Sonic Speed Simulator needs to make. And two things before we start. I'm not requesting any events like the super duper hyper shadow one. I'm gonna try to keep it really grounded, but here and there I might suggest like a skin or two, but it will relate to the situation. And number two, this is just constructive criticism in my opinion. You might not agree with what I say, or you might. So obviously I'm not trying to be rude in this video. I'm just trying to describe what I would like to see. First things first, I think it's kind of obvious we desperately need more club coins. Now they could put the club coins inside of the race shop. They can put them in more events, or honestly I wouldn't even mind if they put them at the end of each fast pass. The point is though, we need more club coins. Like I swear we don't have enough. Second up, they need to add back the leaderboards. They can be for the most rebirths, the highest levels, but personally I want them for clubs because obviously clubs are going to get repetitive after like the 200 days, so might as well spice things up and let us compete against each other. Coming in at number 3, we need an emote scroll wheel. A great example of this is when in Fortnite, if you want to do an emote, you could scroll through every single emote you have inside the game. But for whatever reason, inside of Sonic Speed Simulator, you can only equip 6. So instead of that, let us just equip all of our emotes. Coming in at number 4, we need more daily bundles. Now, I know not a lot of people buy from them, but it feels like every 7 days we get the exact same rotation again and again and again. So why not make new ones or bring old ones back like the animal bundle or the classic bundle, or do new ones like a vampire bundle, an adventure bundle. Coming in at number 5, they need to update the pricing or the value for the red star ring and the ring bundles. Like I ain't about to spend $30 Canadian for 50,000 red star rings. And it's great to have the option, but like nobody's buying rings. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying those deals are bad. They're decent, but I think they could be a little bit better, or they can add more value packs. Coming up at number 6, I think they need to add more rotations for the race shop. Don't get me wrong, now more than ever they've been doing an amazing job, but I think they need to add, you know, more skins like, you know, Race Suit Charmy. I don't know where he is. He might be in the abyss of space. Coming up at number 7, they need to add the character mastery machine to every single world. Like I understand why it's inside a hilltop because you need progression inside the game, but if we can only do it inside a hilltop and above, then why not give us the option at the bottom to access it? Coming in at number 8, they need to add more vending machines to worlds, because after Cyber Station was added, there was literally no more vending machines in sight. And I don't know if that's just me, but it feels like they're a part of progression. And not only do they need to add ones for like the normal Chiao or for the trails, what about the fast friends? They have so many fast friends that are locked behind paywalls or limited time. Might as well bring them back. Speaking of bringing back stuff, next up we have the RSR Shop. As many of you know, in last week's update, they actually removed it from Emerald Hill. Again, they have so many characters, so many skins inside the game that never get to see the light of day. Might as well bring them back. Coming up, I have one of my personal favorites, add tricks for the extreme gear. And obviously, yes, they already do technically have tricks. I think it would be nice to see the animation of the characters actually doing the tricks rather than just gripping onto their hoverboard. I feel like it would give the game a little bit more of that rider's feel. And if you don't like it, you can just turn it off in settings. Next up on our list, they have to bring back permanent events. As many of you guys know, we've been removing so many events, but some of those skins don't even have reskins, so new players can't even unlock them anymore. And apparently they removed them for performance, but I mean, like, I don't know if that's just me, but it's not fair to new players. Next up, we have the classic adventures. Now, if you guys don't know how adventures worked, you would have to go to one of the main quest characters and they would give you some every couple hours. But since we have 15 characters in the main quest, might as well add them back. Again, people need a reason to log back on, and they've been doing a great job with the fast pass and even the club coins, but still might as well add them back and give us better rewards. It can work exactly how the fast pass challenges do, and it can basically have the exact same menu. There would barely be any difference. Next up, I think everybody and their mom wants it, but bring back secret/OG worlds, especially Diamond Terminal. Like, I don't get the point. Why do you remove it and then add it back every single time? And not only Diamond Terminal, they can bring back Snow Valley, they can bring back Green Reef, and they've done stuff like this before or with Sin City in Doom Radical Highway. So why not do it again? Speaking of bringing back old things, we have bring back the old drag races and bring back the old obbies. Now, I understand why they wouldn't want to do this. Maybe some of them are lost in their files or they're just outdated. But for the most part, at least the drag races they should add back. They were very simple and easy to do, and they work exactly how the drag races do nowadays. All they would have to do was just add an AI into it. And even if the obbies or the drag races were outdated, change them. I mean, like, I don't think it'd be that much hard work. And plus, I think people would love to see the return of obbies again. Coming up on our list, we have a very underrated one. We need a hard mode for Tornado Assault. I know it's not just me. Playing Tornado Assault is so boring. It feels like I've done it like 1,000 times. I swear half the time I play it, I fall asleep. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. So why not make it a little bit harder? There's an Eggman base at the end of it. Why not go into there and beat Eggman? Or even when it was added in OG SSS, they had even more to play through. Why not just add that part back? All right, next up, they have to update their achievement list. I love 100% in games, and looking at their achievement list is so sad. They miss so many key elements of the game, like upgrading fast friends or collecting every musical note in every world, or even completing certain events. And other than the Red Star Ring achievements, all of them are kind of easy. I mean, like, come on, give us a little bit more of a challenge, especially for the experienced players. Also, bonus one, why is Elite Sonic in the race world? This does not make any sense. Next up, I don't think anybody noticed this, but they actually removed the Chiao Seal from Green Hill Zone. And you might think it's in the shop, but no, it isn't. Instead, they moved it to the trading hub, and they added a fast friend sale, which is nice. But I don't understand what the point of this was. If I was dumb, if you don't want to put them inside a Green Hill Zone, which I kind of understand, no one ever really buys them. At the very least, put them inside of the shop tab. All right, next up, how come when you price something inside of the trading hub, you get an 8% fee? Like, where does this go to? David Bazooki? Does it go to the developers? Does it go to GameFam? I honestly would not be surprised if it goes to GameFam, they convert it into real dollars. All right, coming up second last, I genuinely think they need to add voice chat to Sonic Speed Simulator Trading Hub. I know a lot of people might not like it, but just hear me out. Sometimes when you talk in the chat with someone else, you can't read their message. So I just think VC would be a much easier way to communicate. But on the other hand, I understand why they don't want to add this. At the end of the day, this is just, you know, a kid's game. A lot of like 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds play this. And you know, some people can be pretty mean, so I don't blame them. This is just more of like a me thing. All right, coming up at the very end, I think they should bring back their UGC store. Now, I understand there's like 1,000 other people making better Sonic heads, but I still think they should bring it back. They have some cool stuff on here. Like, they literally have Mighty merch, Chip merch, and even Super Silver and Ray, and a Maid Chow, and Classic Eggman. Oh my god. The point is, they have so much good merch, might as well make more of it. But alright guys, that is it from me. That is 20 changes I think they should add to Sonic Speed Simulator. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If there's anything else I missed or maybe I shouldn't have included, let me know down below in the comments. If you're not already, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching.